Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. So today is Sunday, September 5th, 2021. I just had my 45th birthday, the 2nd of this month. I've been on YouTube now for almost 2 years, and I'm just now starting to get a little traction on my channel, but that's not why I do the channel. I do the channel because it makes me happy. It's something my spiritual guides told me I should be doing, and so I've done it. I've got a lot of different content on here. I've got dreams I've had on here. I've got a card spread I do each week on here. I've got new cards that I buy on here, walkthroughs. And pretty much since I've been doing this channel, one of the reasons why I started the channel was to do readings on here, intuitive readings on here, um, for you guys, or to connect with my husband pulled in, so he's like peeking around the truck, like I can't see him. Anyway, mediumistically to connect with those that have passed and deliver messages to whoever they belong to, which is the main reason I started this channel, and I've never done it. And I just keep getting this nagging voice on my head saying, it's time, it's time, it's time. In the last several months, I've had a lot of health issues going on. I'm still having a lot of health issues going on. There are times when I feel like I'm literally dying from whatever is happening to me, which I still don't know fully. And the doctors just keep, moving me in circles. So it's frustrating. And I just keep moving, and just one foot in front of the other is all I can do at this point until we figure out what's going on with me health-wise. Which now I can't go into the doctor till at least January because I'm out of time at work. Between the doctors and my vacation I just took, I have no more time at work, so I can't do anything till January now anymore. And it's very frustrating. And the last time I had a feeling that someone would die, my cat vanished. I'm pretty sure she went off to die. She started hurting herself because she wanted outside, and she was never an outside cat. And then she ran off, and I never saw her again. So, and she had this look in her eyes like, I'm done. And I've been feeling that the last few months, just like, what more can I pile on? What more can I handle? And the last couple weeks or so, I've been really trying to, I haven't, but I've been really trying to get back in touch with nature, get grounded. I did, was in the woods for a week, saw a bear in the wild. And I really felt connected while I was gone, but we were going and going and going all the time. I didn't really have time to stop and reflect or feel anything from that trip that we took. So that's why I'm glad I took the last few days off beyond that to just sit and calm myself and just be. And it actually has really helped the last 2 or 3 days get me in touch with emotions, get me in touch with feelings that I've been burying. And it was really pretty eye-opening to see that, and I just keep hearing, you want to be a good writer, but you're not writing anything. You want to do this, but you're not doing anything. I want and want and want, but I don't do. And so the long and the short of it is, my one thing that I needed to get started going, and I may turn this into a series, I'm pretty sure I will, is to do the readings. I've just always been so afraid of what people would say or what they would think or what they would feel like. Oh, she doesn't know what she's doing. And that's been my fear of pretty much everything that holds me back, the fear of what others are going to think of me or what they're going to say about me. Um, and on one hand, I don't care, but on the other, we all do on some level. We all care what others think of us. And that's part of why I've stopped writing as well. It's been 3 years of, and I'm even in school, and I'm finding the school harder and harder because I'm not actually doing the action of writing. Um, and I know why that is. I had a breakup with my best friend after 15 years. She literally just cut off contact, stopped talking to me. Um, we had a little fight because I couldn't figure out why she stopped talking to me. And then all of a sudden, I was this horrible person that she couldn't be around anymore. And I'm like, I still pondering what I did wrong to this day. So there's no real closure there. And it felt like a divorce in some sort. So that has, I know it's not, I mean, it is the cause, but it's not the reason that it's the reason I'm still holding out on writing. It's the crutch I'm using. Instead of getting with the program and doing what know I need to do. Plus COVID hit and I was doing open mic nights and stuff like that before. I'm not doing any of that now because COVID has taken its toll at this point of almost over a year and a half. I'm not being able to do my open mic nights and things like that hold me to writing. So I've just been feeling lost the last few weeks, last few months really, and it just kind of came to a head on this vacation that I actually got in touch with my feelings and got in touch with myself, and it's been eye opening to say the least. So I thought I would go ahead and I'm going to do a little meditation, kind of cleanse the area, and then because I've been feeling all day. Last couple of days, I've been cleaning my house, like spring cleaning everything, even though it's almost fall. Before I go back to work, I've been doing a lot of deep cleaning in my house, and I've just been hearing this voice over and over and over. You need to do a reading. You need to do a reading, and I'm like, okay. So here I am. It's 6:03 in the evening on a Sunday afternoon, and I'm going to do a reading for you guys. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, take what does and leave it. Leave the rest. I'm not doing this for any kind of accolade or anything. It's just something that I know deep down inside I'm supposed to be doing that I'm not doing. So I'm taking that first step, that first action, and doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm going to be using the Farnick Pinter Tarot because I haven't been able to put it down. The Magic of You Oracle, which by Fiona Horn, which I think will be great with this. And for some reason, I'm addicted to this Herb Crafter's Tarot, so I'm going to pull that as well and just see what the cards say, or any message for anyone out there. I'm going to do a quick meditation real quick while I'm on here with you guys, and then we'll get into the pulling the cards, okay? So there's no tarot spread, there's nothing, it's just whatever cards happen to fall out, I will read it to you guys, and then we'll even look at the book and see what it says, okay? Alright, so let me breathe and get grounded here. And we're asking for protection in this circle, in my bubble, from my guides. I always get this funny feeling in the back of my neck when I've grounded myself to the earth. It's an amazing feeling. So I've set the intention of whatever reading comes out of this is what's meant to happen. I do silently in my mind always ask for my guide to step forward and help me with the cards, be able to read the cards. And I always get this feeling like somebody just took a step forward right here. But this time it's like two people showed up. So We'll see what the cards say. So for the first one, we're going to do just a freestyle from the Printer Tarot. It is published by Los Garibero. And what does the universe, the guides, have to tell somebody out there? Is there a message for somebody out there? So I did pull two. The first one is the moon, and I pulled this quite a bit as well. And I think it's kind of a playful moon because we clearly have the moon here, but then we have the moon here. So there's two moons showing in the sky. One is kind of cloudy and covered, which leads me to believe that there is some illusions that's happening with someone. And then we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is always about a celebration. So what does that have to do with the moon? I'm getting a sense of betrayal. And this card, which usually I always see this as a celebration and joyous and happy, but for some reason, yeah, like there was 3 girls here. Maybe at one point there were 4, and she got chosen to go on the date, and these 3 are jealous, is what I'm feeling from that card. Interesting. So let's pull from the Herb Crafters. Actually, it's something telling me to pull more from this card. Can we clarify the 2 cards that were pulled? More clarification. There's the Hanged Man and the Queen of Cups. The Hangman is almost screaming to me. You know, it's the Hangman is all about changing your perspective, going inward and looking within. And I feel like I keep hearing. All of a sudden I'm hearing over and over. You've waited too long. So maybe this change in your perspective, or this, hibernation period you've been into for too long. And then there's, I'm coming back to this card with the Hangman, because this is all about, what did I say a while ago? I forgot the word I said. Illusions. There's the illusion that you're trying to be this all-encompassing, change in your perspective, change in your thought process, but deep down there's this other part of you that's missing out, because you're staying in this mindset too long of I need to be zen, I need to change my point of view. You've been in this hanged man state so long that you're missing what's really going on here. That's interesting. And then the Queen of Cups is all about emotional stability. To me, the Queen is the emotional state that we all strive to be in, or should strive to be in. And you're not there because you think you're there. You think you're there, but you're not. Interesting. So let's go to the Herb Crafters Tarot and see what it has to say. I don't know know why I love the smell of this. Is the only other deck, and it's a U.S. Games deck. The only other deck, this is the back of the cards. The only other deck I have that I like to smell on top of my light series. And it's weird because I felt myself really connecting with this deck. There's a dog fight going on. Really connecting with this deck when I first saw walkthrough of it before I ever had the deck. And I told you guys as I was doing my walkthrough, the very first time I started trying to do learning my spiritual journey, before I ever bought my first tarot deck, I went to the metaphysical fair, and we got I got a tarot reading, not a tarot reading, a past lives reading, and she said I was a witch in around 1100 AD in England area, and I thought that was interesting. And I had done herbs and concoctions for people, and so I think that's one of the reasons I felt like I connected immediately with this deck, was because of that. So that's very interesting. So we got the Eight of Earth, the turmeric, and I wasn't planning on pulling this many cards. The Madre of Water, Oats, Eight of Water, Valerian, and the Alita of Fire. We have all of the suits here. No, 3 of the suits. We have 2 waters, and then an earth and a fire. And right off the bat, and that's Cayenne, Adelita of Fire is Cayenne. Right off the bat, I feel like these are all about calming, being calm, and not being overly, I don't want to say emotional, overly distraught over a certain situation. That's what I'm getting from this overwhelming calming. These are all ways to calm the mind, calm the soul, calm the energy that's going on in your life, the chaos that seems to be going on. Interesting. But I will read what these say. And they're quite long, so I'm just going to read the little bit of here and there that it says. Eight of Earth. Dogs. Eight of Earth, turmeric. Let your task be an embodied prayer. Do the work. See? Teach what you know. Fresh turmeric is sliced on a cutting board. An old white dress is lifted from a pot of warm water mixed with bright orange powder made from the dried root. Old t-shirts, dresses, and linens await their turn in the dye bath. Tools rest on the counter, freshly dyed garments dry on a line in the sun. Dedications leads to mastery. Is your commitment strong enough? Put in the time to hone your skills. The longer fabric soaks in the dye bath, the more vibrant and lasting the color. Hard work may sometimes take its toll. It can feel isolating and frustrating. Do it anyway. Turmeric stabilizes the body, increasing vitality and strength. Remember to care for yourself at the root. If you're struggling with diminished self-worth, teach your craft to others. Wow. That says calling me out. If you're struggling with look for ways to engage the community in your projects. Turmeric medicine survives because it has been passed down through generations. Trust the value of keeping time-honored traditions alive. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to read you this Eight of Water because it's right next to it. Valerian. Seek the depths of rest. Sleep is the best meditation. The Dalai Lama. Relax, recover, recuperate. An oceanside room glows with soft light. A bouquet lies on a nightstand near a warm pot of valerian root tea. Delicate star-shaped flowers fall to the floor. Steam rises to meet moonbeams on the water. The full moon shines through a small window, illuminating the mountains beyond. Exhaustion makes the simplest things feel insurmountable. You may be overextended and weary. Do you need to step away from commitments? Invite time for retreat like the calming energy of the sanctuary. Pull back from it all. Be still and recuperate. Valerian is a valuable tea for those who struggle to rest and relax. If a lack of control over the situation has led to constant anxiety, invite sleep and consult the dream time. Valerian is a pungent medicine. Slowing down may not be a pleasant experience at first, but it is the only way to become strong again. And I feel like that's for someone out there. It's time to take a break from the hustle and bustle of your everyday life. It's time to just rest, recuperate. And I'm hearing, how like when they tell you in the airplane, like movies I've seen or whatever, they tell you put the mask on first for yourself. That's what I'm getting at this with this card is put the mask on yourself first because you can't help anybody else around you if you're run down and falling out. So that's what I'm getting with that card. There, interesting. Madre of Water. Madre of Water. Oats. Let the Mother of Water soothe your soul. Release anxiety by nourishing body and spirit. Open your heart and let your intuition flow. Fresh oat straw infusion brews on a sunny windowsill above a table holding a well-worn bottle of tincture and a jar full of oat tops. A woman holds her mug, its handle shaped like a whale's tail, and enjoys a fresh cup of tea while looking toward the sea. Steam rises to an altar filled with ocean treasures. The Madre of Water is a master of self-care. She is kind and gracious to others because she's kind and gracious to herself. And that is funny because we got the Queen of Cups here, and this is essentially the same card, Mother of the Madre of Water. The Madre of Water is a master of self-care. She is kind and gracious to others because she's kind and gracious to herself. And again, that whole put the mask on yourself first thing is coming through. As Outstraw replenishes the land, she takes time to rest. By doing so publicly, she inspires others to do the same. She plants oats in the garden each year to replenish and fortify the soul. She feels full and complete. After a day of good work, she understands the power of oat straw, and delights in the calming medicine it provides. She knows healing takes time, and she has faith in her daily cup of tea. Just as oats soothe frazzled emotions, the Madre of Water transforms tension into healing. Embrace your emotions. They expand your compassion and capacity for compassion. Beautiful. And then we have the Adelita of Fire. Cayenne. Dare to take a risk. Be bold. Defend the integrity of the grandmother's teachings. Heat erupts, then heals. A young woman makes a spicy vinegar called fire cider. She gathers ingredients: garlic, onion, horseradish, ginger, rosemary, thyme, cayenne, and vinegar. She grips the side of a mulca jug with one hand while crushing peppers with the other. The golden winter sun casts a divine glow on her workspace. The Adelita of Fire fiercely defends her passion and her rights like the warm, stimulating medicine of cayenne pepper. She is bold and relentless in her advocacy. She vows to protect folk traditions. She knows that access to this ancient remedy may be threatened. She is determined to honor the ancestors by keeping the people's medicine available to all. She is inspired by countless teachers who have freely shared information with her as she has learned about herbal medicine. She fights for the integrity of the community by passing on what has been given to her. She inspires others to follow her lead. And that's the second one. It's like, follow the lead, follow the leader. Or be the leader. Learn to inspire others and have them follow you. Maybe that, I still get a jealousy vibe from here, but that could be another image here. She's taking the lead and they're watching, following the lead. Interesting. So let's go here with the Magic Review Oracle and pull a card and see what it has to say. What? Anything else we can discern from this spread? Honor your... Anything else we can learn from this thread? And these I'm getting... Oranda, honor your mystical creative force, and this is commune with the source. I'm getting a vibe. I'm getting a feeling of this. It says honor your mystical creative force, and this one says commune with the source. And I heard you are the source. You are the source of where the creativity begins, where you are the start, the action that needs to be taken. That's interesting. So, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, that's the message I have. I don't know if it made sense. It seems like there's a couple of different messages in there. That's what it has. That's what I have. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button for any future videos. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. And you guys have a great day.